lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday on M104.7 FM. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
Shiny and Ari Restaurant, number 67, Western Main Road, Gym, opposite Standard. For breakfast daily, Monday to Sunday, from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. On the menu, sada roti, Friday, roast beef, pie, coffee, tea, Milo, vegetable pizza, pancakes with assorted vegetables. Lunch specials daily from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Chicken pilau, $25. Assorted lunch from $25 to $40. Soup special and crab and dumpling. Delivery of food available. Dinner a la carte on the pavement from 6 p.m. until burgers, chicken sandwich, hot dog, fries and chicken, nuggets, shrimp burger, gyros, and anything else you can think about. Call 382-9347 to place your orders 7 days a week.
Are you stressed and worried by problems? Then meet Priest Santosh G. Priest is specialized in palm, face, photo, date of birth reading, and gives solutions to problems in marriage, relationship, love, business, job, health, and removes all black magic, negativity, bad luck permanently, and gives good luck and lifelong protection. Then call Priest Santosh G. 756-8401. That's 756-8401.
What goes in is a local something that makes it all taste better. It's the flavor of our culture. Come from here, come from there, and everywhere. It's the special flavor that's made us savor at the Royal Castle. Welcome the Royal Castle. Royal Castle. Flavor to the bone. Royal Castle. Taste the very own. Royal Castle is the local something that makes it all taste better. Taste the unique flavor of our culture at Royal Castle.
Sheltech Electronics, Capital Plaza, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port-au-Spain. So you're looking for the best prices in gaming products? Come on down and visit Sheltech Electronics, the gamer's paradise. Get the latest PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch system. Games and accessories, Apple Stream, Roblox cards, available. Daily clearance items up to 70% off. Pre-order new releases and save 15%. Come on, visit us online at sheltechelectronics.com. Cash in on the bargain. Sheltech Electronics, 11 to 13 Frederick Street, Port-au-Spain. 627-3757. Cash in on those bargains now.
Having to lose someone you love is already hard, so funeral services and arrangements should be made easy. And at David Guide & Son, that is what we guarantee. We guarantee our customers exclusive services at affordable prices. Our services include funeral pre-arrangement packages, casket customization, great customer service, and the latest in body preparation technology, and the best fleet of vehicles to give your loved ones the send-off they deserve. With 4 convenient locations, feel free to call us or visit us at Port-au-Spain, 623-4906, Couva, 636-2435, San Fernando, 610-5062, and Point Fortin, 610-9200. With full funeral packages starting from as low as $7,500, call David Guide & Son Funeral Services today. David Guide & Son Funeral Services. Distinctive, not expensive.
Coming soon to Siparia.
On Wednesday, August 30th, Omojan Promotions presents Legends Under the Stars.
Legends Under the Stars.
for one night only. Come experience a musical journey like none other.
Well, it was one of those days. Not much to do.
The night before the holiday, Wednesday, August 30th, we gather at Center of Excellence.
This is how we do it.
For all genres of music from the 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Y'all ready?
The DJs who rule with the baddest mixes, the baddest mixtapes, and the mature styling of the country's hottest DJs. Featuring, he is coming back for Legends Under the Stars. Teddy Muhammad. Get those tickets now at Aruba Sports Bar at Disco Math at International Trinity Mall and Arima. New Luna Sports Bar and Lounge, Scrapes Car Wash, Trinity, The Cabin, Moss Babe Enterprise, Arima, Bottomia Face Fashion, 2 locations, Faffan Street, Arima, and Francis Plaza, Main Road, Chaguanas. Massive Styles, Arima. For your ticket hookups, call 333-2777. A Night of Legends Under the Stars. Powered by More 104.7 FM, the official station.
This is the reality. Princess Tomboy, age 4, assaulted in a home invasion.
Businesswoman gunned down in San Fernando.
Wassa retiree shot dead in Siparia.
Woman found dead in Caranash.
Man shot dead at Tunapuna Market.
CPEP worker shot on the Ozonville Road.
Paramount teenager shot dead, friend wounded.
Girl 6 shot dead as gunmen stormed Granby home.
This is what's happening now.
On August 14th, vote to secure your families. Vote UNC.
Trinity Lighting, 123 Western Main Road, St. James. Special on LED bulbs. Purchase 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. Trinity, they stock a wide variety of electrical supplies and specialize in light bulbs and parts for all your residential, commercial, marine, and medical fixings. Remember, buy 4 LED bulbs for $100, get 2 free. 628-8373 or 622-6935. Check them out on Facebook, Trinity Lighting ETC Ltd. Or shop online at trinityetc.com. In the Miami area, contact them at 305-354-2033 or 305-932-0727. Remember, Trinity Lighting welcomes you to their main store, 123 Western Main, St. James.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? They're the only one that gives you quality tires to hold the road properly. And to top it off, Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires for all makes of vehicles. We are the sole distributors for Salem and Achilles tires. These tires carry a full manufactured warranty and is the #1 tire for comfort and performance in this rainy weather. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game.
So hurry on down to Racetrack Wheels, 3 locations: 330 Eastern Main Road, Aruca, 82 Bethany Road, Bucco, Tobago, and 64th Southern Main Road, Chase Village. Or call 285-9168.
So my friend, take it from me and be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels.
Sense and Sensibility on More FM 104.7 Iconic Radio.
It's me, I'm back, Mr. X, on Sense and Sensibility. Politics, crime, current affairs, new bread and butter issues. Meet me in the studio and meet Robert on the street. We are here to help the vulnerable society. Sense and Sensibility with me, Mr. X, and Robert tomorrow. Monday to Thursday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. 6 cents from 1 cent.
Sense and Sensibility.
This is the voice of the United National Congress. Let's build a safe and secure TNT together.
August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country. Come let me vote. Stand your ground now for you and the family. So let me vote. Just take the time to secure TNT. Come out and vote. Make sure the children safe in the community. So just the vote. This is the time to secure TNT.
Hitman Howie T presents Teams in Uniform and Sportswear Cooler Cruise, Sunday, 27th August, morning, 9 a.m. sharp on the Harbor Master. Featuring 3CT and Antics, MCC, DJ Kristen.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull.
TC and the Hitman, Howie T. Howie T. Live performance by Ziggy Rankin.
This is how we do it.
Teams. Tickets cost $200. Get them now at Bobby's Bar Curep, Sealands Bar, San Fernando, Revive Beauty Bar, McCoy Lights, Caliente Bar Curep, New Luna, Aruca, Vance International, Trinity Mall, and Arima.
Lime, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room.
Kirby's Kitchen, Busy Corner Ball, Chaguanas, Woodside Cafe, San Juan, Caps Bar, Curep's House Sour Tea, Amanda's Grill, Excellent City Border Spain, and 104.7. So pack your coolers and team up for teams in uniform. Cooler Cruise, Sunday, 27th August on the Mama Master. 104.7 FM is the official station for this event.
Looking to complete your home or business project? Well, the place is Michelin Hardware. We carry a large selection of roofing and plumbing supply, lumber, steel, water tanks, tools, and more. Get your sand, gravel, sand fill by the bag, yard or load. No one beats our prices. Visit us at M&R Building, number 97, Eastern Main Road, Aruca, or call 646-2144. WhatsApp 327-7761. Michelin Hardware.
Islands in the sun, together 50 strong. 50 years they have been here giving you the best. Trini to the ball, KFC, TNT is home. We gonna bring 50 strong every line anytime. Trini to the ball, KFC, TNT is home. Doors open in 1973. St. James the first outlet in Trini. It's TNT that make this thing out. KFC TNT is really sweet, sweet TNT. Oh, we love up this country. Sweet, sweet TNT. Best place in the world to ever be. Oh, 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 oh.
It's KFC's 50th anniversary in TNT. Come join the celebration. KFC, it's finger licking good.
This is the voice of the United National Congress, on the road to secure you and your family.
So let me tell them, August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country.
Let's build a safe and secure TNT together. Everyone supports restarting community comfort patrols in your community and the surrounding areas. On August 14th, vote for the UNC.
So we have to vote. This is the time to secure TNT.
Get ready to be mesmerized as Hyde and Farouk brings to you the lights, the music, and the vibes. Red Carpet, the event. On Saturday, 12th August, Police Mess, Long Circular, St. James. Your celebrity cast of DJs for the night. The Boss of Old School, Dr. Hyde, Howie T, and TC, Sensational Sammy, Shadows, and Rise International. Get your advance tickets for only $100 at Farouk Barbershop Nova, Sheltec, Port of Spain, Huntys, All Branches, New Luna, Aruca, Sammy Seafood Plus, Arima, Bobby's Bar Curep, and at the Police Mess St. James. For more information, contact 303-5920 or 748-0085. Red Carpet, the event. On Saturday, 12th August, Police Mess, Long Circular, St. James.
Sponsored by Humpties.
Powered by 104.7.
6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Join Andy Williams, Michael Kerr, and Lennox Smith, the Ground Report team on M1047 as they rip apart the lies, half-truth, and misinformation that the mainstream media never discuss. The Ground Report. Hard-hitting, informative, undiluted, uncompromising, and unfiltered. Monday to Friday on M104.7 FM. Get the raw facts before making any life-changing decisions. Only on The Ground Report.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
I was going to the Oval one evening, and I stopped as it was drizzling, and a radio station was on. And on that radio station, which wasn't my favorite station, but it was on in the vehicle I was in, a most vulgar and outrageous radio program was on the airwaves, called the Ground Report. You all remember that? In that report, it was the nastiest, dirty, as a matter of fact, what caught my attention was how filthy the program was on our airwaves. And I was asking myself, how could this be permitted on the airwaves of Trinidad and Tobago, election or no election? And it was all about me and my father and my mother and this, and I had raped this, and I had done that, and the Ground Report. They want to know what the plan is? The plan is to put an end to this. And annoying me in the intervening period. You know what time I get up in the morning? I go to bed between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, and I get up at daybreak. And when I get up nervous many times. Because what's going to happen to us as a people today? And all of a sudden they're concerned about debt in the country. They're concerned about who's hungry. They're concerned about who's starving. They're concerned about... Just give me a break.
Well, that is so cliched. I'm not really trying to interfere with the bridge between the rich and the poor, because there's nothing wrong with the rich getting richer, but the poor must come out of poverty. Right? So
well, that's kind of bridging the gap, you know?
That is the equation. It's not a seesaw where one has to go down for the other one to come up. You have to find a way that you encourage the rich to get richer, because in getting richer, they create opportunities for the poor. Opportunity. And of course, if one wants to take advantage of opportunities that are made available, one has to prepare oneself, right, to make the sacrifice.
The price of fuel by 15%. I then realized that was not enough. I came back again in April and I raised it again by 15%. And I came back again just a few weeks ago and raised it by another 15%. They haven't rioted yet. So I might raise it by another 15% in April of next year.
a code, a mafiosi code. We keep each other's secret. It's only when you break rank, you go there and expose us, and for that, we're going to kill you politically. It's the code of the Cosa Nostra. As long as we stay together, we will survive together. And we agree not to breach the code of secrecy.
Hey! Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Time check. It's approximately 28 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. And you're listening to the Ground Report. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio. Lennox Smith, Michael Kerr, Director Cuff, and you the people out there in your thousands of you out there. A pleasant good morning to you. Arima. Last night was great, magnificent. To the thousands of you that was in Arima, the new government school that was built again by Kamala Prasad Biswasan, the UNC. My God, in 8 years, what have Rowley done? The best treatment Arima and environs got was under Kamala Prasad Biswasan, the UNC, back then. That bridge in Mount Pleasant is a perfect example. Let me say a pleasant good morning to in Mount Pleasant there, Ian. Yes, a pleasant good morning to you, Ian. Ducky, the Duckman. Yes, Doctor. I know you are a strong person, man. Soon I'm going to see you again. But a very, very good man. Doc. On our walk yesterday, yes, on our walk yesterday, I want to say a pleasant good morning to Carlos, candidate Darren Timothy, Arnold Roberts, a pleasant good morning to you. Senator David Naked, a pleasant good morning to you. Anthony Williams, good morning to you. And all the people that Darren Mohan that joined us, Darren Mohan brother, many people walked with us yesterday. David Tony, a pleasant good morning to you. Joseph Tony, in fact. All who joined us yesterday. That one always a big fella. I forget his name. When we walk in, he just make me laugh, boy. Cause I go take lead. You know me, I will always do that. And he go be inside of me and he go be, good day, good afternoon. You ain't seen the area? You ain't seen the area? And I said, no, don't say it like that. Just good day, good afternoon now, boy. He's trouble. I don't know many of you names by heart because it's so much. But thank you very much for coming out and walking with the candidate, Darren Timothy. I'm the next candidate, Mohan. Darren Mohan. for doing the same. Yes. Nasser Hussein and crew, a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Well, today walk will be with both Nasser Hussein and Darren Timothy. Let me say a pleasant good morning to the De Silva family. Neil De Silva, Valencia, everything gone. Neil De Silva. His mother, father, his brothers, his sister Shane, a pleasant good morning to you. Yes, Mr. De Silva's wife, sister-in-law Diane, and all the supporting base of that camp. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. Shamila Das, her family. Brandon, a pleasant good morning to you. The nice lady with she daughter and son too. I forget she name. Well, there's so much of people, boys. So much. All supporting activists, members, and people that came out and still coming out with their candidates. Your candidates would not forget you. Things of the past cannot continue, especially in the Sandy Grande region and environs. Sacrifice is sacrifice. And the people that come out, toil with us, walk with us, meet people, greet people, leave their homes. I know these batch of candidates understand, and they will make sure when that time reach, they do the right thing. Let me say a pleasant good morning to all the foreigners. Before I do that, let me call out all the Sandy Grande candidates and them one time. Oh boy, Mr. Darren Mohan, man. Daryl Mohan, Vega de Orpuch, Neil De Silva, Valencia West, Kerry Reed, Valencia East Toko, Kian Sarup Singh, Komoto Tamina, Darren Timothy, Sandy Grande Northeast, Nasser Hussein, Sandy Grande Northwest, Kenwin Philip, Manzalena Fishing Pond, and Calvin Sicharan, Sandy Grande South. All of you guys will be given the opportunity by the people of Sandy Grande and environs. Sandy Grande and environs. These guys are going in there with even more in service to you, service to you, service to you, service to you. They will not fail you. Yours truly, the Pitbull of Radio, down to after the elections, will continue in Sandy Grande till the general election is called. And in working with them closely, we will have an idea and will continue to work with you, the people. And in using our medium to highlight the issues in which you bring to the table to your counselor. Hey, let me say a pleasant good morning to Susan. I always forgetting Susan Holder, you know. Well, nice woman. I say older woman, you know they release older man. Why they say older woman? I go she older man. She a woman. Yes. Many of the people that I met too. So give all these as I hate we are all. Don't say we greedy. That is not greediness. That is wanting to make sure for the wickedness of the PNM having a PNM MP. Monroe, where's that time? A message must be sent that enough is enough. And the people of Sandy Grande and environs, Valencia and environs, Matlock, Matura, and all these various places in between, that the disrespect when it comes to representation is at an end. Arima, man. Oh boy. Mr. Pleasant, good morning to Master of Ceremonies, Mikey, the Mikey K. A pleasant good morning to you, Mikey K. I know you'll be joining us in a bit. Lennox Smith, a pleasant good morning to you. It was good that all of us was there yesterday or last night in Grande. David John, I saw David John. Hey, I saw I forget his name. He always supporting Chavez and them. And to the many people that I met, Anderson Wilson, I saw him there too. Donny, yeah, Donny. Kingsley. Many others, man, many others. Can't call all. Before we move forward today, I have our next tune. Again, that was put on the table there, or donated or given to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I'm gonna say hats off to Jimmy, a real patriot, a soldier, someone even if they're not living here, they have their country at heart and doing their part, as many other people from outside doing their part. Keep the flag of your country at birth flying. Don't ever give up on your country. There's nothing, or there's no place like home. Here is where every one of you that out there navel string is buried. Here is your place of birth. Here is your mother, your father, your everything. Yes, in life, people is be adopted by other mothers or fathers or countries. But the fact remains that your biological father or mother is just that, your father or mother, compared to somebody that adopt you and treat you even better than your biological father or mother. Because that's what's going on. When people leave Trinidad, the treatment out there better than here. When they go to the hospitals out there, healthcare system boss, if they're paying property tax, you're sure the money working for them. Trinidad here, it always a kind of, you put food in your house and when you reach home, you still can't get food to eat. But when the month come, you out your salary, you giving money. They eat when the day come. They taking your money and they ain't getting you nothing to eat. That's the PNM itself. So let me hear this next big tune from one of our very own Jimmy. Let me hear this one, man. Oh boy, the code is yellow, the code is blue, the code is you. Go Jimmy, go.
The code is yellow. The code is yellow. Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Come on, the corner, go kick them in the corner. TG on the next side, go kick them in the side. Come on, the corner, go kick them in the corner. TG on the next side, go kick them in the side. Hello, the code is yellow. 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 Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. UNC, and NTA, code is yellow, and bring the blue. UNC, and NTA, the code is yellow, and bring out the blue. UNC, and NTA, code is yellow, and bring the blue. UNC, and NTA, the code is yellow, and bring out the blue. Hello, the code is yellow. 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 Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Come on, the corner, go kick them in the corner. TG on the next side, go kick them in the side. Come on, the corner, go kick them in the corner. TG on the next side, go kick them in the side. Hello, the code is yellow. 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 Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. Follow me, we voted for UNC. Follow me, we jamming up BBC. UNC, and NTA, code is yellow, and bring the blue. UNC, and NTA, the code is yellow, and bring out the blue. UNC, and NTA, code is yellow, and bring the blue. UNC, and NTA, the code is yellow, and bring out the blue.
But here what I like, and this is what everybody had to understand, especially Monday's right there. Monday's D-Day. Monday's supposed to be the day that the earth stands still in Trinidad and Tobago when it comes to justice for the people of Trinidad and Tobago, for the way that this PNM-led Rowley government have treated the people of Trinidad and Tobago for the last 8 years. United we stand, divided we fall. Unity is strength. And Trinidad and Tobago, remember, we're not thwarting. What we doing? We're not thwarting. What we doing?
We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. Stability, vote UNC. Equality, vote UNC. For unity, vote UNC. For family, vote UNC. Hallelujah, we come in with fire. Hallelujah, we burn them all over. Hallelujah, we come in with fire. Hallelujah, we voted for Kamla, 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 Kamla.
Oh boy, sing!
We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. Security, vote UNC. Transparency, vote UNC. Sincerity, vote UNC. For honesty, vote UNC. Hallelujah, we coming out better. Hallelujah, we coming out stronger. Hallelujah, we coming out proper. Hallelujah, we voted for Kamla, 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 Kamla. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. Hallelujah, we coming out better.
Hallelujah,
we coming out stronger.
Hallelujah,
we coming out proper.
Hallelujah,
we voted for Kamla, 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 Kamla. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting. We don't want no toting, it's UNC we voting.
We voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Listen, we living in fear. Criminals everywhere. Robbery, shooting, murder, sprees, and criminals have no fear. When Gary was on top, watch how the crime rate drop. But rolling like a clown, gonna chat his reappointment down. Oh Lord. Gary Griffin wanna serve, give the country what they deserve. You know he does Skylock, hit the PNM straight out of the bar. we voting NTA. Go blue. NTA is the way. Go blue. Gary Griffith got the plan. Go blue. So let us save our nation. No. NT, we voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Voting, we voting NTA. Say we want better for TNT. We want good governance, not fantasy. In the National Transform Alliance, that's the party. I say, give TG a chance. We gon' make sure no one deal with the matter, because the time's real tough. And you know we not giving up. Let me see your hands up with the NTA. Straight to the top. Go blue. We voting NTA. Go blue. NTA is the way. Go blue. Gary Griffith got the plan. Go blue. So let us save our nation. It's time for we to build a better TNT. It's time for we to vote for the UNC. So let me tell them, August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country. Come let me vote. Stand your ground now for you and your family. So let me vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Come out and vote. Make sure the children safe in the community. So we have to vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Hey! You see the crime and violence, we can't take it no more. And the home invasion of the people insecure. Insecurity, you know. To secure TNT, when it's the way to go. So on election day, what to do? Just vote for you. For your family security, vote for you. For your community security, vote for you. Just to save your economy, vote for you. Vote to secure TNT. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country. Come let we vote. Stand your ground now for you and your family. So let we vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Come out and vote. Make sure the children safe in the community. So we have to vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Stand your ground and secure your family. Stand your ground and secure the community. Stand your ground and secure this country. Stand your ground now. Stand your ground now. Hey! You see the crime and violence, we can't take it no more. And the home invasion of the people insecure. Insecurity to the fullest. To secure TNT, when it's the way to go. Only way to go. So on election day, what to do? Just vote for you. For your family security, vote for you. For your community security, vote for you. Just to save your economy, vote for you. Vote to secure TNT. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your family. August 14, vote for UNC. That's the way to secure your country. Come let we vote. Stand your ground now for you and your family. So let we vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Come out and vote. Make sure the children safe in the community. So we have to vote. This is the time to secure TNT. Stand your ground and secure your family. Stand your ground and secure the community.
Before it's too late, please, oh God. Wake up! Wake up, TNT! Oh God! Wake up! Wake up!
Because PNM had enough time to put Laventille and all these places like Diego Martin, all these places in a certain order for the amount of years the People's National Movement, all of us talking about, let us talk the right thing, you know. Look at the kind of places that support the People's National Movement in this country for donkey years. What all they do with we? What all they do with all the supporters?
As I have said to people repeatedly,
while many believe that I have gained from being a member of the PNM, I have lost quite a lot as a member of the PNM.
The present PNM leadership either weak or don't understand politics.
The people don't want it. They don't want to say PNM. And they asking for nothing. That's why they support.
Oh,
7 property.
Maki, you see why people are
7 property and 10 acres of land.
No, when they say that PNM people not poor, we not poor.
That is why half of them had to run in the maxi and wait for a drink and a roti.
No,
I don't go there.
we going because we want to go, Maki.
On my time for running behind the PNM and waving a balize, gone.
Maki,
I just strong hold.
Maki, take that back.
I born and meet the balize. If you go in my house, you go see none of them. Ask some of them had Dr. William in the house. They don't know nothing, Jed. I was David from since foundation.
Maki, we rich in spirit. We rich in spirit.
I want money. I earned that thing with all the that all the niggas from me and that I was the rosary. That spirit thing, I don't have the spirit ready. I was zero. Now I don't know everything.
Oh God, Maki. Maki, never take.
Hallelujah, they broke me. I want money.
I know my co-host will understand. He'll be in just a little bit. But this morning, because it's the last morning before Monday, please God, where we cannot talk politics, we cannot be able to tell the people of Trinidad and Tobago about all the wickedness that we all have gone through under this Rowley PNM wicked, nasty, taxing, lying, piping, spranging government, and no hope government, a outer ideas government, a pothole government, a high food prices government, a high gas price government, a government that just don't like to give goddamn money to their own people. But he money don't sleep out, can't sleep out. But many of us, money sleeping out 8 years now. I wasn't going to no editorial today. The program today must be started, must be given to you, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, and your thousands out there, that yesterday, yes, after the research I done with them yesterday there, with all the facts that researcher number 1 brought to the table, oh boy, we had to jot back. And then we have some candidates to just take some short interviews with on what is the issues that they face in their burgesses. Yes. So now let's start. It's exact 7 o'clock. Send your voice notes, WhatsApp voice notes. I'm going to play that after today's show. About 20 minutes after the calls, I'm going to play, or 15 minutes after the calls, I'm going to play WhatsApp voice notes. So everybody have to be short and sweet. Everyone will be given a chance and the opportunity, because today, Friday, the last day before Monday, to talk to your brothers and sisters of Trinidad and Tobago on how important Monday is, where everybody needs to go out and vote, and to let them know why you would not be voting for the PNM. Some people might say, hey, the Pitbull, you are biased. Definitely I am not. Because for years, since then, 8 years to now, I have been asking the PNM supporters, why are they voting for the PNM? They can't tell me nothing. They can't tell me if it's because PNM create jobs, if it's because the road's smooth, if it's because these old people, them, all the surgeries, backup surgeries and surgery dates, that the PNM take care of all these dire surgeries that is needed with our citizens. They can't tell me the education level have risen and many of the schools out there is in order. They can't tell me if the PNM organize the textbooks for these poor parents that they haven't created no jobs so that they buy the children school books, and just tell me, well, hey, just hustle up for the stationaries now. Why are you voting for the PNM? I keep asking. They can't tell me if I ask a public servant. I say I get you 4%. No. Are you happy with 4%? No. But then why are you voting for the PNM? Oh God. Did they drop fuel prices? No. Fuel prices going up twice and they laugh? Yes. So then why are you voting for the PNM? I ask myself, I ask many PNM people, I ask the whole country. And there's only one thing most can tell me. Race, I rather vote for my own race. I hungry. And the race that look just like me, that I get a chance and put there, suffering me, getting the same race. And many others, all the money, treating them real good, and their own PNM people itself solved nothing. I could go on and on and on, and why? I ask why. So it's not a matter of biasness or being imbalanced. But if anybody could tell me something sensical, real sensitive or sensible that support this PNM Rowley regime, Mr. Lauketa have been pointing out at $2,000 to anybody that can tell us at least one or two things that the PNM have done good for the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Why are you voting for the PNM? Y'all water in your pipe 24? No? To the disabled people, why would you vote for the PNM? Simple thing as disabled grants and all those different things never raise. Whether they raise the pension, did they raise minimum wage? Don't need talk, you know. PNM is just talk. Promise Negroes more. Think about it. Think about it. They create many jobs. They try with the prisons. Over 10,000 youths gone for prisons. People park up on the highways, both north and south and eastbound, from all 10 in the night, looking for prisons work. When it's only 100 people they pick in, but over 10,000 youths. Why are you voting for the PNM? You see that medication, you're getting that, or you only getting Panadol? I don't know, I'm just asking. Because you must have a reason why you're voting for anybody, you know. Don't just vote for nobody and have them just be wicked to you know, Trinidad and Tobago. Dialysis patients getting through good. The children with cerebral palsy getting through. The children life fund list. All those innocent children that need life. Well, Rowley and them should. The makers should go with them, you know. Let the little children them live. They pump money in the children life fund to make sure God's little ones in order. That they raise your minimum wage. What the PNM did so good that we the people of Trinidad and Tobago after 8 years must give them a chance for, boy. What? Please, anybody besides race, tell me please now. Because while they was choking race with the Indian government, under them, the roads was good, water was running, it had rail work, schools was building, education was good. The hospitals was running good. The medication, the people was getting it. It had scholarships. Oh God, all long so stationaries are to buy for my children to go to school. Now I to buy. If I didn't only know that, I didn't have so much children anyway. 3,000 a child and thing, you know, with books and stationaries, you know. So if a man had like a 4 children and thing, oh God, like 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 6 is $12,000. Oh God, boy, and I ain't talk uniform yet, and transport. Hey. Who I promised not to talk now, boy? Again, emotional, you know, because I can't understand that big question that I'm asking, you know. Why anybody will vote for the PNM? What the PNM benefit any one of us in the 8 years, boy? We household working, eh? The only good thing I feel, all you could tell me that I could still say, well, all right, Mr. Alcata, give them the 2,000. PNM created a warp zone. If you're in Diego Martin and you're dropping a portal, you reach San Fernando, want them vroom. If you're down Point 14, you hit a portal, boop, you reach down Grandi. If you're in Toco and you hit a portal, boop, you reach Tobago. Watch me, free. The portal time machine. The PNM had a great invention day. We the people of China will go make real money off of that. I hope they patent it, put it out there, because American everybody will make sure now they have portal big so whereby they could go to various zones. From Arizona, you can reach New York, you can reach Washington. Just hit the hole, just hit the portal. They create it. Things hard. Lennox Smith, before I really open the lines, because today is the People's Zone. Still a pleasant good things on your chest here, me want to get off. Good morning to you, Lennox Smith. Lennox Smith, where the hell?
Are you hearing me loud and clear?
Yes.
Yes indeed. Oh boy, I had a wonderful time last night, but of course, the proof of the pudding is on Monday. Let us not waste any time and let us be real. The proof of the pudding is on Monday when you cast your vote. That is the only thing that matters at this point in time. And in spite of the so-called NACTA poll and others, I noticed that they are hedging, they are skeptical, they are uncertain, and of course they are talking about mix rather than saying in favor of. But I noticed those that they would have interviewed are persons who still have some kind of illusionary perception that somehow the argument or the platform platitudes of the PNM that there is some kind of transformation or reform of local government. Clearly, when one looks at some of the responses selected, of course we know it is selected and selective, one wonders what planet some of the people who will have been interviewed are talking about their optimism about reform, what planet they are living on. The fact of the matter is that we are in the jaws of this so-called reform, only to the extent of the new law that extends, of course, the life of corporations to 4 years. From 3 years, of course, as was the case with the previous legislation. But as Munilal and others, and my own common sense will tell me that the proof of the pudding and the fact that whether the PNM has brought it on the podium or not, the fact of the matter is that the bottom line is that if central government withholds resources
from the regional corporations, as has been traditional, there can be no delivery to the Burgesses. Let me repeat that. The fact that the PNM in a central government arrangement controlling the treasury of the country, the exchequer, the consolidated fund, if they do not deliver the appropriate resources, because each corporation would have budgeted what their expenditure would have been and what they expected by whatever services that they would have provided, there can be no delivery, because what the PNM is attempting to do here is to hoodwink the population to tell us that only the reformer will provide a delivery. And when you hear the nitty-gritty, the nuts and bolts of their argument, it is clear that we have been there before. It is as if it is the deja vu and a recurrence of what already exists. You cannot tell me that this so-called, because you say reform, that cemeteries will be cleaned, recreational areas will be groomed, lights on recreational facilities will be accommodated so that people can choose to exercise in the night. You cannot tell me that minor roads and secondary roads will now miraculously be attended to. You cannot tell me that equipment and the presence of health inspectors and the municipal police, etc., will suddenly miraculously and by some kind of enigma suddenly, because Rowley says so. When Rowley will be the returns once Sanders is here, and thousands of jobs, both in the construction phase and in the operational phase after construction. Where is it? Where is it? By that measure alone, you know it's what you know it's cacophonous babbling, desperate group of individuals who, when the opportunity presented itself unsolicited, and when 2009 budget discussions was for example, three amnesties for taxes, and they said that, listen, we have the Inland Revenue Department, the officers, the employees have done tremendously well, yet still you want to introduce an entity called, of course, the tax collection agency. Why would you want to do that if the current circumstance has produced what you wanted to produce? If it is not broken, why would you want it to change it? The only reason for that is because they want to put their own employees in this organization and dismiss you from those departments that are responsible for the collection of revenue in this country. Understand the level of suicide that you will be engaged in if you only take God out your thoughts and deliver what Rowley and they want. They only want further control. And just to make certain that you understand what is happening, if Dr. Rowley was saying that that the property tax is the worst thing since sliced bread. Not once, but he also went in 2015, apart from 2009 under Manning. He said it at the Hyatt that the PNM under his control will not engage in property tax. Will not. I am saying all of that to say that property tax is just a hoax. Or put another way, reform, local government reform is just a hoax for the introduction of another piece of pain, ache, agony, and the inability of the taxpayers, you and I, to be able to, of course, lead a quality of life and standard of living for which all of us aspire, but cannot achieve under this this administration. So when you go to the polls on Monday, all of these must be considerations, quite apart from all of the other things that we would have told you. And look at your own circumstance. Your own circumstance will tell you that PNM and Rowley, they are poison. And I noticed, of course, in conclusion, that last night he held an emergency, Dr. Rowley, that is, apart from, of course, utilizing the resources of the state, of the Prime Minister's office, to host bogus conversations with the Prime Minister, utilizing the Prime Ministerial budget to host that. And I want to tell you that the potential for violence was real there. Because if I had walked in there with a dozen UNC or yellow shirts and blue shirts, you could imagine the kind of animosity and the kind of fracas that might have taken place there. Courtesy Dr. Rowley, but utilizing our money, utilizing the budget of the Prime Minister to engage in that kind of what I consider to be shenanigan and bogus abuse of our resources and the Prime Ministerial budget. I mean, he did it in Paliseco, he did it in St. Joseph, and he also did it in Grandy. That by itself should tell you that the man is off his rockers, he is on his last legs, and that therefore we should, of course, bury him politically, of course, in the political cemetery as we move forward towards the national elections. You have no choice. I say to you in Diego Martin, I say to you in Port of Spain, I am not yet convinced that Port of Spain has realized the danger that they would be putting themselves in when they support, of course, a PNM candidate in that corporation. I don't know yet if Laventille recognizes that the danger they're putting themselves in if they support the PNM. But I know, and I'm satisfied that Torapuna has recognized it, that Arima has recognized it. Last night was a wonderful exhibition of that support. And then, of course, I know that in San Grande as well. I know that in San Fernando. I know that in Point Fortin as well. My only concern, and that is why I will have midday updates specifically designed to deal with Port of Spain and Laventille because of their recalcitrance and their proclivity, their propensity to, of course, be suicidal politically, of course, and endangering themselves and, of course, the present generation as well as future generations. I want to remind them that it was the UNC that says $100 for all of those apartments wherever they were in this part of the country. $100 because of your connection to the area and the generational connection. And it was the PNM that says, no, that is a trick. And today, they are gentrificating. You just have to look at Duncan Street and see what they did. Today, they have demolished proper and solid buildings. And it's now not even a car park. It is just there. But, of course, totally demolished.
So true.
Space in Port of Spain. So I want to tell you once again, you have a duty. You have no choice. Forget NATCA polls and all of that. They have been wrong, and you only have, of course, ultimately to watch out Tobago, what Tobago did, and Rowley is from Tobago. People, we have a duty and responsibility to get rid of aliens in our best interests, and we have to make sure that we act in our best interest in order to make certain that we give ourselves the best chance to move forward, and that was demonstrated last night once again by the leader of the parties involved, both Gary Griffith and that of Kamala Prasad Bissessa. So, Andy, I look forward to other engagements as we move forward.
Go ahead, caller. Pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey, Cuff, and to everybody out there. Well said, Lennox, well said. And first I want to say, elections have consequences. And all this cacophony is babbling, right, that Imbert and Rowley and all of them coming with, don't pay no mind to it. Because that is just babbling to get your vote. And after they get your vote, it's trash ugly for the next 2 years. They're making all kind of promises, right? And we know PNM promises never materialize, and they're getting a bad feedback. Promises never materialize. Right? We know that. We heard last night on the platform, since 1956 they're coming with local government reform. Where is it? I remember when Hazel Manning was local government minister, Manning coming with it. Where is it? And they're coming out to fool the people. Fool the people that you need this for property tax, you need this to do this, that, and the other. Well, Lennox laid it out on the line there first. But I want to remind people, and you have people on the chat here this morning talking about, actually it's two PNM Blue Flies talking about vote for PNM for progress. What progress? It's 8 years these people have been there. The holes are getting bigger, pigs living in it now. Things are getting worse, and only coming to tell us about progress. And Rowley have the goal and the gumption to say, don't back talk the health service. The health service is poor. It's deteriorated. People can't get medication. But when you want to seek your health issues, you're going away. You send Maxi Coffee away, take our money, $3 million, to pay for surgery for him, and children catching here. But I want to remind people, Imbert is a liar. Don't believe what he's telling you about $30 for the minimum wage. I remember 2 years ago when that issue came up with minimum wage. Rowley said that it's not the government who put minimum wage, that is the private sector. How come now all you're promising people $30? It took a UNC-led government, partnership government, to raise it to pay the people the $9. Patrick Manning never paid it, although it was there for $9. He never paid it. Kamala government raised the price, and people want to come and tell me that other people could fix it for them. Other people can't fix it. They can't even fix their own issues in the party. Right? They will fix all the minimum wage. They will fix all, give all their back pay and whatever. It's Kamala government did it. We have to remind them, Andy.
Yes.
It is Kamala government. Yes, that raised it twice. Kamala government paid the $9 and then raised it to the $17.50 that it is now. Right? It was Kamala government who raised the NIS benefits and the pension. Imbert took away our automatic increase in 2016. He said we will get it back in 19. We are in 23. Andy, that is money people were depending on, right? And all they never give it back to us. And now all they promising people $30. They are lying. Remember, people, elections have consequences. This is the last one. We can't say anything on Monday. So please be wise. Please think about, as Lennox said, think about the circumstances and vote them out. And remember, a vote for PEP is a vote for PNM. Because PEP is PNM B team, and vote out. Stop the corruption, stop the recusal, billions lost in recusal, stop the property tax, the TLTech race increase, and stop the lies and racism. And you see this whistle that Rowley went and blow, right, about violence with elections. In all my years, I've never seen Trinidad violence with election. But he know what he know. You see what it is encouraging? Just like the next one about jump the wall and deal with them. That is what Rowley is encouraging. You hear? Why did you say that? We've never had violence for elections. People, just go out there, check your polling card, make sure it is not the same area that you were voting in. Look around and find the area. Because I know, Andy, people up here, because some voted in the school, they changed them, they send them in some other area, they still have to find the area. Okay? So it's something that I know about. It's not allegations, something that I know about. So check your poll card. People, please go out and vote. Thanks a lot, Andy, and only take care.
Good morning, caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Morning, Andy, Lennox, Mikey K, and Cuff. Last night was great. But Andy, Miss Santa Cruz, I agree with everything you said. It's a set of lies and propaganda coming now. Because listen, hear what they're doing. Look at Santa Rosa Road. Day before yesterday, I went up there for a little drive. If you see the condition of that road, one set of potholes. People had to spend $8 to get from Arriva to Santa Rosa. Just tell me, the horse racing, you're going there to play, to run the horse thing. And if you see that road, all the shocks, your tires, your rim, everything you have to spend money for. This Prime Minister only lying to people, but I want people to know you have today to think, you have tomorrow, you have Sunday. Make it all your duty to go out and vote. And listen, let me tell all you, anytime you see the PNM government come back, we all will be eating grass. We already eating grass, but I'm telling all you, it's more sufferation in this country. You hear? So you have to remember your children and the generation to come. So people go out in your numbers and do the right thing. The UNC government will make sure you have food on your table, will help the children. They will get a little milk to drink. But under this administration, nothing. People will be going over as flies. People will be losing their jobs if only put back this PNM government.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Andy Williams, good morning.
David, how are you, my brother?
My friend and his family, I hope you all doing well. And to your listening audience, you have Lennox on the air?
Yes.
Yes, I am here. Yes, I'm here.
Lennox, I want you to clarify something. I was told I walk from where I live to St. Augustine and walk back and they call me a criminal. So I want you to clear the air on that. Why did they refer to me as a criminal? So that is just something that you should probably clear on the air because they have antonyms and synonyms, correct?
He go have to clear that after the call, sir. He had the time, I had the time. It's people time right now.
I am just saying this, that why I am voting is I believe sincerely somewhere down the road when I'm no longer on this earth, they should start executing politicians for their deceitful, deceptive, conniving, cut-crossing ways. That is probably the only way to bring justice to the unknown, which is the uneducated who don't understand what these people owe them. They don't own anything. That resource belongs to the country. So when you start to decapitate them, which probably might never happen, because the other part of the justice system is not doing what it's supposed to do. Look at the suffering of these people, and they still will not accept the fact they are being defeated, destroyed, and not even paid attention to. So I am going to vote this government out, even though it is local election, for the benefit of who don't understand what it is to be treated squarely and fairly. I'm about to take my leave. Bless you, Lennox, and the entire entourage who continue to follow you all. May God bless you all. Bye.
Thank you very much, David. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Yeah, the bellman Maruga.
Go ahead.
Hey, bellman, the bell was reverberating at that exercise last night.
Yeah, I went there to perform my duty. The bell has sent a message, it's a message. Yeah,
yes.
Lennox.
Hey.
I listened to the Prime Minister, and I just asked a question.
Mm-hmm.
We give him 8 years to do what we give him, all the resources, all what he had to do, all what he has to say. And he did nothing. And he reminds me about the male popo, who flowers do everything and never bring forth no fruit. And then he asks me for this turn now, he wants another chance. Lennox, you think I should give him another chance? When I plant him by the rivers of water, I give him all the resources, I give him all that he need. And he didn't perform. He didn't bring forth no fruit for the nation. What I will do Monday, I will put my axe, my political axe on my shoulder, and I will go and I'll cut that tree down. And I am asking all the people of Trinidad, let us follow this. The sign of Tobago. According to there's a Calypso saying, Andy, I don't want to use the word on the radio station, but not one seat for them. Have a good day, Trinidad and Tobago, as we go forward in victory.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller. Where calling from? What's the contribution of the report? Everybody make it short and sweet. We want everybody today. Go ahead.
Hello.
Reporter, go ahead. We hear you loud and clear.
Good morning. Well, boy, it's the longest while I try to get on a talk show program since I'm doing talk. But I want to say this morning, you all are moving forward with your handbrakes up. Good morning to Miss Kamala Prasad. She says, I want to see you hold that steering and lead this country. But you see the handbrakes that you have up in your machinery? Let it down. Right now, the PNM is in full flight interfering with the airwave. This radio station ban. This signal from Chagaramas to Toko, it is breaking off right through a lot of serious issues, like whenever the opposition, I don't know if anybody's telling you all, taking money and getting entertainers to sing song, it ain't making no sense around this time. I told you all about that PA system to bliss the area properly. People are not getting the message from the ground report all the time. Not everybody have internet to see you all on YouTube. People not letting you all know when your program are breaking off. Sometimes you all running important things and the signals start to break up. So this is why the PNM, since in the early days of talk show, when the PNM back is against the wall and they have nothing to offer, the only thing they do is interfere with the signal that bring the information to the people. And that signal is the same signal they use to push their propaganda on the population. You all did not listen as a people. Or they have to do that. They still have some time. People ain't even aware of what's going on. People just know Monday's an election in certain parts of the East-West corridor. Although the walkabout is working, everybody walking, everybody talking, that is good. But you see that blessing refused, and I say refused, slow down on these sets of music and music. How much people, how much radio station, how much urban station playing those songs that representing the UNC? So you have to have some manual work. You have to have some manual work. I spoke to certain people already. If you all don't do that, don't feel you all are going to win by default. The PNM propaganda machine, it is working. It is working. And you all have to diffuse that. Let the people get everything that you all have to give to them by information. And that could be only done by a PA system from Chagaramas to Toko on the East-West corridor where the heavy population of this country is. Only be careful of this PNM, because as I tell you, last night when the opposition leader started speaking, when she raising serious point, the signal start breaking down and breaking down. It's the same thing with Lennox, the same thing with Mikey K, the same thing with you, and when you all are touching on serious things, the station keep breaking down. That is a tragedy from the PNM from ever since social media started. You can remember they don't have anything to give us, but people of Trinidad and Tobago, I know everyone will hear this program this morning because of probably signal problem, because you notice they're telling you in the media, they're telling you on the news right now that flow and the internet having problem, and all of a sudden this problem come up in the country and we can't get it solved. But you want to bet after Monday, everything is going to come back to normal. But people, we still have to remove this government. You have to remove them. You have to remove them. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you very much.
Andy, I must ask you, have you ever experienced a prime minister on the eve of an election coming to the population, utilizing and commending all of the media, obviously, telling them that is a prime ministerial statement, and comes and says and starts off by saying his concern is that he hopes that there will be a fair and free election that it should be incident free, and that of course he well in essence indicating that he did not agree to have independent observers because of the history of local government, and totally oblivious to the fact that people are concerned with his history and his party's willingness to undermine the electoral process. But went on about 2/3 of his presentation was about himself and his problems with the Integrity Commission. I mean, what greater conmanism? What greater semblance of a person who is prepared to abuse office? We see that, of course, with the so-called bogus conversation with the Prime Minister. Now, last night he comes and tells us he has to go away after the election. Who cares? And of course, used 2/3 of that time to tell us of his travails with respect to the Integrity Commission, and not tell us as yet the information with respect to how much he paid for the properties, and how much and whether or not the appropriate stamp duty was paid for these lands, and the agreement with respect to sales, etc. But of course, he tried to clarify himself with respect to the forms that he would have submitted to the Integrity Commission. I mean, what further display of a conman, of a criminal and he said that Wade McInerney call him a criminal, and he's consulting with his lawyers and so on. But when he called people criminals and when he called them corrupt and so on for the last 8 years, it is all right for him. That level of hypocrisy must now be terminated, and you have a duty and responsibility come Monday, only Monday, just 3 days away, where you're going to send the signal and begin the process of the termination of Dr. Rowley's political career. Political career must come to an end. And the PNM itself, of course, we on the ground report have already strategized as to what will happen in a post-PNM and a post-Rowley and a post-Rowley PNM prime ministerial and government. We know what we have to do. Never again, dustbin of history as far as we are concerned. But we will leave that for that period. What we have ahead of us.
My answer for that is everything you mentioned there is so true. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, ground report. Morning, Andy and Lennox.
Make it short and sweet here. Everybody, please make it short and sweet. I will cut you off within the timing. Go ahead.
I make it short and sweet. The UNC government chief and a robber according to the Rowley, but we get road, school, hospital, benefit for the citizens. You are chiefing, what you do? You taking, and we ain't getting nothing. So who you vote for? The chief or the taker? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller, where you calling from? And if all the caller ready, please don't call back. Go ahead, caller. Caller, go ahead.
It's calling on the radio the white population. And when they're going wrong, they must correct them because the population is listening. There are two women calling just now, not the last one, the one before that, and saying that Kamala raised national insurance. You all should correct her. National insurance is not a budgetary thing, right? It's people money, right? They don't raise that. Is the thing they give them a proposal, and then they just ask the government to implement it. All you must correct the people. All they're talking to a wider nation. Canada didn't raise no national insurance. That is not a budgetary thing.
So too, sir, is the national pension that was raised 3 times.
It's same thing to me. Same. Because hear what?
Right,
the government, whether it's Kamala or whether it's
the government
the PNM,
ultimately must make the decision.
The
government
people,
ultimately must make the decision. So when the government doesn't make the decision, as in this case, as in this PNM case, then you will not have it, and therefore the benefit to the population at large. But I want you to reconsider, call back, and let's hear if, of course, it was not the decision of the UNC Kamala Prasad Bisasa administration that raised the national pension not once.
The minimum wage too?
Inclusive of minimum wage. That is, but it has to always be budgeted for. You must know where the money coming from.
The money is the government.
You could deliver.
Because
thank you very much for that clarity. But of course, we have further clarified it, and we hope that you too learn something at this time.
Rowley too. If Rowley wanted, Rowley could have given the through he finance minister the go ahead for it not to get 4% and they could have get 10% or 15%. Could you remember the argument where Rowley was buffing up Kamala when Kamala did raise the same public servants' money by 10% or 5% or whatever, and Rowley say she destroying the country?
Yeah, but I think the caller got confused with the fact that national insurance is a contributory one. That is where I think he got confused, and therefore from that pool of money, he's assuming that the people will get the benefits thereof. But it's still behoving on the administration at the time to make the decision. Notice they're making a decision to increase the age from which you can get the benefit. That is a political and administrative and governmental decision, my friend.
Thank you.
I think you better go back and do a little more research, and then of course you could come and inform us as to what you have learned. But for the time being, we know what obtains, and no one could argue with that, except for you.
Go ahead, teacher.
You may be misinformed.
Very good, teacher. Lennox Smith. Go ahead, caller. Morning.
Good morning.
And hello. Short and sweet. Ole, don't ask me nothing. Don't ask Lennox nothing. We want to hear from you. And Ole, please make it short and sweet.
Hello. We voted yellow.
Go ahead, COP.
Andy Williams and Gong report. Good morning. I just like this song now. Hello, we voted yellow. I think when the people are calling, they should think that. Hello, we voted yellow. Andy Williams, it's amazing for people to be listening to this Prime Minister, you know. But I want to tell Point Up here people and the citizens of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, I want to give them some reasons why they should vote out Dr. Rowley. This man become Prime Minister in 8 years' time. And we here on platform, political platform, with this man own 9 properties in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Citizen, is that fair to you? Some of you out there looking for AGC house 30 years now. Dr. Rowley own 9 property in Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Rowley own the IEN and platform. He have shares in about 10 business in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. He working for you? He working for the citizens of this country? Or he working for himself and the family? Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, rain falling in San Fernando, 20 minutes, and the whole of San Fernando flooding out, but never flooded out before. Van, truck, car, covered in water. People living in upstairs and downstairs. The downstairs falling out and the upstairs falling out too. Faris Al-Zawahiri boast he spent over $2 billion in development in San Fernando. Citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, he spent over $2 billion in development, and yet still the community flooding out. He make his friends and family multi-millionaires. Right now it have a paving program taking place. Contractors working for millions of dollars. How can a contractor work in a month time and 2 months time and work for $5 and $10 million under Dr. Rowley administration? Those money that those people are making, that's supposed to be for you. And is yes, Kamala raised everything, every social grant in this country. Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the United National Congress raised those things. Raised those things. You can remember them pill policy children? $2,500. Rowley take away that. Rowley take away that. He take away $500 from single mothers from a baby. He take away that money, and most of them PNM supporters and them, that is called them PNM program and them at 91.9. them agree with that. Them support that and allow that to happen. Now today, the pension that Kamala Prasad Bisesa raised twice in 5 years, they're taking that money and buying milk for the children. Those PNM supporters and them. Those ugly thinking people and them. But Trinidad and Tobago and citizens of this country, if you allow the People's National Movement to even win one corporation in this country, you're not doing a humanitarian work, and you're not working on behalf of the future generation. We must tell Dr. Rowley and his 41 people, go from this country. We don't like what you're doing. It is unforgiving. It is deceitful to the citizens of this country, and we will vote you out.
Thank you very much. Morning caller, where you calling from? What's your contribution on the Ground Report this morning?
Oh God, boy, Ground Report, Tunapuna here. And the 2 days.
Short and sweet today, everybody, because today is the last day. Go ahead, Mr. Tunapuna.
All right, listen. Remember, there's a saying: if you haven't got a ticket, you haven't got a chance. Well, I want to tell the people of this country, you have the ticket, which is your voting finger. So therefore, we have the chance to vote out the PNM. Now, I wanted to show you how shameless and deceitful this boy, I don't know how to describe Pete Rowley, where he blaming the Integrity Commission now, who get him off the hook. And now he's saying what, if they do the work, he would not be in this position today to have to face all these questions and whatnot. But they claim, but because of the fact that they didn't, they mentioned what closed one of the things. He annoyed with them, and he said they have him in this predicament today. But I want to tell all you fellas something. If all you remember a calypso by Lord Nelson, you hear lie? Remember when they asked the lie about a tailor, and he said you just show him the corner where the man passed, and he will make a suit? Well, Rowley come like that, because here why? He's saying that he bought the property from Highness, the company with Warner and them, for $1.2 million. He did the building, and it had no building or nothing, no. He just built it based on the drawings and what have you and things. So it comes just as with the corner where the man passed. Rowley, you're lying to this population. People seeing you so transparent in your lying that they see through you. But it's good for the Integrity Commission, the Ram Logan and all of them, the Gilks and all of them. Because as Munyal and all them fellas tell you, all of these fellas and them, they've been promised something, and as always say it, I don't care who the hell vexed with me. You see them Indian and them, all of them, they will suck, Rowley will put a political lollipop in their mouth. Right up, try a political descent, you know. Shivers running up the spine, so they're desperate, they will do anything. But when you want a dirty work done, they just hire them Indian and them, who will do that dirty work for them. They don't mind if he insult them, they do what he want. At the end of the day, them getting a good salary, the family taken care of, the children education, and they could live comfortable. So therefore, Ram Logan, you are the head of the Integrity Commission. I want to hear you come out and open your blasted mouth now that Rowley throw all you under the bus. And you have him in this position when all you lied for him and claim of this issue. So people, you have the ticket and you have a chance. On Monday, please God, everybody go and vote for the partnership, whether it's the NTA and the United National Congress. Forget PNM, they don't exist anymore. Let them just drop dead.
Thank you very much. Next caller. And only make it short and sweet. Nothing try hard, nothing more than a minute or so. Morning caller.
Morning. Tagarigo here. I love Rowley. I am calling to remind the people of this country. I said it once, I'm going to say it again. Sponge cake was never made for the ass's mouth, but molasses, water, and green matter borrow fig. All you vote PNM and all you will eat that and drink that. Time to change your mind.
Morning caller, where you calling from? And again, if you call already, please don't call back.
Good morning. This is Independent here. Long time I ain't calling.
Go ahead.
Let me give you why I'm not voting for PNM. I could tell you that, right? Because you see, this election was one of the most, this both parties. For me, it's two campaigns. I might be wrong in my opinion. Makes no sense. One voting for a reform that already passed. One voting for one campaign is protect yourself, stand your ground, which they can't do because they're not in power until they win general election and that coming forward. But I will not be voting this year because I can't vote for none of the parties.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller. Where are you calling from? Well, then we call 4 days about voting, partner. You call to tell people you ain't voting, while we here this morning encouraging people that they need to vote, that the government is who are all the money, all the power, and who could change your lives. Man, you could have sent a text. Go ahead, caller.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
But let me say good morning to you, Andy Langsmith and Mikey K. Let me say good morning to my good friend Kunji, but you know what? COP, good morning to you, Benman. Good morning to you, Miss Loketa. Good morning to you, Mr. Tanapuna. Well said, well said, well said. Good morning to you, Benman.
I need to say this, Kingsley.
Yeah.
He say yeah. Lennox, we getting a feedback from you. You are to turn down your volume.
Listen to the
Wait, mute Lennox, mute. Go ahead, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Yeah. I simply want to tell that
Lennox, your thing giving me a serious feedback.
You hear me now, clearly?
Right, we hear you clearly now.
Well, I simply want to say, if you're hearing me, that to tell that caller that Tobago knew that too.
Yeah, Tobago knew that, had known that too.
Tobago knew that as well. What would he say about Tobagonians? Go ahead, Kingsley.
Go ahead, Kingsley.
I want to say, last night was a very bumper-to-bumper meeting in Rima. Very well turned out. Very well turned out. Let's make back over that again.
Lennox, you had a good boy.
Why don't you do
Lennox, yeah. Go ahead.
Last night was a very bumper-to-bumper meeting in
Oh boy. Look like we kind of get a little crash there. All you know, take off all the backgrounds, please. Everybody, when all they call in, load down all the radios. And the old computers. Let's go to the lines. Morning.
Hello, good morning, gentlemen. It's been a long time that I ever got through.
Miss Balmain.
But I had to do it before Monday. So I'll be just short and sweet. We all know Monday is really Judgment Day for all of us, the 14th of August. It is a day of reckoning for us all. Please, I urge you, exercise your franchise. Go out in your numbers and vote for the only party that cares about you, your children, and country. As we have been saying again and again, enough is enough. We want no more hell and destruction. Vote them out. Thank you, and do have a blessed day.
And vote them out, meaning, because in case people don't know, who's the them you're saying to vote out? Who is the them, Ms. Balmain, that the people have to vote out?
Well, the oppressors that we are under right now, the ruling party, the PNM.
Very good.
Because as we all know, every day it is getting worse and worse, especially now that parents have to find money to buy books and the uniform and passage money to send their children to school when school reopens. It is like living hell. I can tell you because people are reaching out in numbers asking for assistance. And that is not a nice thing to have to do. It is really, to see the looks in their eyes, they don't really want to do it, but they have no choice. So I thank you. Do have a blessed day, and we celebrate on Monday night.
Thank you very much. Next caller. Oh boy. Let me see if I can get back. Kingsley. Morning caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report?
Yes, Andy, back in.
Go ahead.
Yes, Andy, back in the. And the facts was said last night in by Austin Jacona that Kamala started the process of government local reform. And the facts is there. It is not now we are saying this, that Kamala, today, why many councillors have office is because of Kamala Prasad Bisesa. After 20 years, Kamala Prasad Bisesa gave councillors office. Kamala, the program on the corporation that there was removing latrine. That was a Kamala program by leasing. So Kamala to start government reform. We cannot trust this government by saying that the government reform. We are talking bread and butter. UNC is campaigning on bread and butter, on security, on crime. And we are saying this to this country. If you give us, they say that if the UNC win the local government, Dr. Rowley stay in power. But I want to explain this. If the people of Trinidad and Tobago give us the local government election, we will have the power to go and fight central government, fight the government, and demand for our roads. We could ask for more money in our corporation. If we win a REMA corporation wise, we will win it. When we win Grandi, Tenapuna, San Fernando, we will have the power to go by central government and demand what we want. We could fight. We will have a little power in the government. We wouldn't want the whole of the government, but we will have a footing. If we get 8 to 9 corporation, we will be saying that, hey, the people reject you in local government, and they are saying that they want a general election before 2025. So I plead to this country, do not be fooled by when Dr. Rowley is saying that on August 15 he will still be broke. Yes, but we will win. We will have the local government win on our shoulder. We will get boost. We will get strength to go by central government and demand for our corporation and the youths. You will get to work in the corporations. The UNC councillors will hire only in the corporation. So if we win it will the UNC it have a method that the UNC that we will get to work in the corporations. So if we come out and support, so because we ain't getting no work, nowhere else, and Kamala is about stable job, not about URP and CPEP. CPEP is doing a very good job, so I will criticize CPEP all that bad. But as I close, we are voting on August the 14th for the NTA, for the UNC. If you are a UNC supporter and there's a candidate in your area, that is the person you are voting for. If he's an NTA supporter and there's a UNC in your area that you voting for, I just want to say all IFP members vote for the UNC, vote for the NTA, and on August the 14th. At the headquarters in Shogunas or Cuba, we'll be saying in one voice, Trinidad and Tobago, we win 8 corporation, we win 9 corporation, we are UNC and proud, we are UNC and proud. Thank you very much, Long Report.
Thank you very much. Next caller, morning caller. Oh boy, next caller. Morning caller, short and sweet. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Andy William. Good morning, Mikey K. Good morning, Lennox Nixon and Tobago. This is Lyndon Begans, Mr. Malabar.
Hey, Mr. Malabar. Go ahead, Mr. Malabar. You have to make it short and sweet, still. You have about 3 minutes, 4 minutes. What is the situation in your constituency, my brother?
Well, my brother, we are looking good for victory. We are looking good. We're standing strong and we're moving forward all the way. We are stopping. The momentum is increasing. All right, we don't have our election day. Everything in place. It's just waiting for Monday now. Because we know that Monday is the day of retribution.
Lennox, take off. Lennox, mute. Pad, you're sending back a serious signal. Fix your system. All right, Mr. Begans, what I'm talking about is what is the issues in Malabar in where you going and represent that the PNM had that seat there, and you know put yourself in the ring to represent these people of Malabar asking them for the opportunity for you to represent them, which we know Mr. Malabar, Lindang Digans will represent them good. What's the issues that your budget says to be faced?
Well, brother, we have a litany, a plethora of issues. We are talking about, and it is not isolated for what is taking place in the whole of Trinidad and Tobago, but let me tell you exactly what are the issues that are affecting our budgets in Malabar. One, we have a lack of opportunities for employment and development for the youth, their skills. We have a lot of youth there that have skills that they will die and never realize the potential of it. We have poor roads. Roads are deplorable. We have facilities in Malabar that is underdeveloped and underused. Why? Right, I went into the phase 2 basketball court where they were supposed to have a football tournament, and they called me to show me the deplorable condition of the washroom. It is an occupational health hazard, brother. I'm talking about feces on the ground. It was deplorable. You understand? I had to make a call to the mayor, and the response I get was like nothing. Right? We have poor drainage. We have irregular water supply to our Burgesses. We have complaints after complaints. One Burgess complained so often about bees stinging people right over his head on a lamppost. They have written letters after letters and nothing. About 3 people got stung with these bees. I'm saying that we have a plethora of issues and concerns in Malabar, and we had a corporation that is led by the People's National Movement, controlled by the People's National Movement over the last 8 years, and all the people in Malabar and Arima have gotten is insult, neglect, and that must stop. And I'm saying to the people of Malabar, the people of Arima, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, let August the 14th be the day that we must redeem our pride in this nation. So August the 14th must be the day when we shall Retribution Day. We must sing that song, redemption song, redeemed from the scourge of crime. Mother, and that's another problem we have in Malabar. We have increasing crime, mother. And I have a program. We have vision for the youths, and the youths are running after the vision that I have given to them. And I am confident that come August the 14th, Malabar and Arima will no longer be in the hands of the PNM because they have failed us. They have failed our citizens, senior citizens. They have failed our youth. They have failed our children. They have failed us miserably, and the time for them to go is now. No. Only have a blessed day. We going forward. Victory for Trinidad and Tobago. The MTA UNC bandwagon is going to be rejoicing over the 14th in the evening time when we shall return a victorious party, and we shall restore the pride, credibility, and the image of this country back to what it was. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. Oh boy. While I try to get in contact with the Edinburgh 500 candidate plus the Enterprise candidate. Yeah. We're gonna take your calls, so let's still make it short and sweet because we have to leave room for everyone. Time check is 6 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. So it means we only have 54 minutes. Morning caller. Next caller. Morning caller.
Morning there. Gentlemen, I'm calling from Barco. I want to say that Rowley sting me, I feeling I go dead. Kamla came and saved me and gave me life instead. Rowley started blaming Kamla. I told him, shut up before I take up the double. I want the people in Trinidad and Tobago, or they fix up all your wheelbarrow, all your wheelchair, and get the old people to vote. I know in this area the old people don't want to go out and vote. I don't know for a reason. And I'm confident we are going to win this election. Keep on trying and keep on praying. All you get up in the morning, write all your little diya, think about your Bible, think about your Quran, and let us pray for this country. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, caller. Oh boy. Next caller, morning caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
My issue is I would like the ground troops to keep their eyes on the ballot boxes. You notice that all of a sudden we having problem with flow and internet. Don't be surprised on the night of the election we have a problem with tea and tech. Okay? I've seen it happen already.
Thank you very much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The lines are open, and let me give you all the numbers to all new callers that would like to make a contribution, short and sweet, talking to Trinidad and Tobago, encouraging your colleagues, your citizens, that to come out and vote Monday, please God. And the voting on Monday is very, very important. Very important. So let me give you all the numbers. 229-0251, 229-0251, or 239-5120, 239-5120. Or give us a WhatsApp call or voice note at 366-3053, 366-3053. The lines are open. Morning caller.
Yesterday, Lennox Smith. Yesterday, I listened to the Prime Minister talking about some journalists asked him, in your salary, how come you have so much of property and so much of money? He said his grandfather. Now, Andy Williams, everybody had two grandfathers, right? Which one of his grandfather give him that money that today he have millions, close to billions of dollars? What kind of property 50 years ago in Tobago that worth millions of dollars that Rowley today have some billions to invest? Nobody asked him, man, which one of your grandfather give you that estate where you're talking about, all the property? And what was the property worth 50 to 55 years ago? Ask him that, because somebody asked him a question and he said that Wade Mark in Parliament, when he was the Speaker, give Kamala and them permission to blow up a house that Vanilla Allen give them in Tobago, where it accused him for raping a girl in. Now, when that accusation was made, there was an investigation. He didn't send no police there as Prime Minister to investigate that. He sent Al-Wari and Camille Robertson 2 days after they come back and say nothing didn't happen. And within that time, in the front page in the Express, Rowley said the Lionel may have two daughters, but when he win the election, Garth and David was behind him. So he lying. And none of them journalists, they went grow up here and asked him about Lennox Smith was talking about the same thing on the radio. Why you don't sue him to the end of the earth? And why you don't sue Vanilla Allen for telling you that? And I want to know which one of your grandfather's name is Johnson and which one is Rowley. Is your father Tykel Johnson or Rowley? On your father's side. Have a nice day, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Next caller. Lines are open. All the lines are open. All right. Morning caller.
Good morning, Mr. Andy. I'm calling from Eastern Meadows, Valencia. First time caller.
Very good. Go ahead, Valencia, man. My people of Valencia. A pleasant good morning to each and every one of you in Valencia. Go ahead, Valencia.
Bless you. I just want to say, nobody come by me. I am 76 years of age. I need transport to go out Monday, please, if you would possible.
Yes. You could get transport to go out, man. Here, what? You have a phone? You have something to write something there? To write a number?
I write a number.
To write a phone number who you can call where you get the transport.
All right. Where's the number?
Hold on. And anybody needed transport in any constituency, well, let me know, Let me know, so we'll put them on to the various people to make sure that happen. Just now, you go call Das.
Das. The person name is Das.
Yeah, Das. Call Das. And anybody that listening, take this number. If you need transportation, if you need to be picked up in Valencia by your homes, or even if it is you're in Darren Timothy or Darren Mohan or Calvin Cicharan, whoever, any candidate, whether it's a Reman, and you need the transport to pick you up home, make a call. And you'll get the numbers to these people. 354
354
46
46
32.
32.
Right. So
Yeah.
Valencia people called us,
Yes.
Gandhi people called us. Even if it is a not from around, call us. She'll be able to put you on to the other constituencies that they will be able to get your name.
And I would
And
like
send
somebody
transport.
to help me. I like somebody to help me to get into where I have to go because I can't walk properly now.
All right, all right. Well, talk to Das. She go put everything in place to make sure it has some big strong people to help you.
Bless you.
Yes, your vote is very important, ma'am, and thanks so much.
God
and again, a
bless.
pleasant
God
good morning to the
bless.
people of Valencia.
Bless you. Bless you.
All right.
Have the faith that you will see no cooperation for PNM. Have faith in God.
All right.
Have
Thank you.
faith in God.
In God.
Bless you.
Yes,
Bless
ma'am.
you. Thanks.
Morning, call away, calling from. What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
Hi, good morning to the report and all listeners. I am Miss Clearwater calling. You know, the last time I voted, it was in 1995. And I will really like to vote this time. I am calling from Edinburgh 500.
Nice.
But I don't know where to vote. Is it in the school?
Yeah, most likely you go in the school. All right, here it is. Let me give you a number one time. Edinburgh, you have to call this number and they will, we precious number again. But all right, let me get the candidate number. Call the candidate.
All right.
Yes, call the candidate. Vote for that candidate you're going to call, man. Let me get
I think it's Jovan.
Jovan, yes.
Jovan.
Telesford, yeah. 90 man.
Can I get, yes, can I get his number?
475 3925. 475 3925. Jovan.
Okay, thank you, I've got it.
And all the people in Edinburgh 500, Londonville, please, if you want transport or if you want to know where you're voting, call the candidate Jovan Telesford at 475 3925.
I'm encouraging everyone to go out and vote. This is real nonsense in this country. It's terrible. Please come out and vote, everyone. Thank you very much.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. These is the things that is make the pit bull feel good. Next caller, morning caller. Where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the ground report this morning?
This is the day the Lord have blessed. Don't forget Monday is the last supper to send a message to and let them know we are not tolerating no more wickedness, no deceitful, no mismanagement of money. Because they spend money all on a sudden now because election close and hiring people doing all kind of things. Have people walking in Bataya for $400 to walk with them and telling them they go get it. And they waiting till after Monday to tell them they don't know them. Boy, Bataya people, Lafanti people, all your pan gone in Woodford Square, find out how much money they paying for that. But they can't get all your Lafanti pan. All you go and vote against, you see yesterday, the Prime Minister at Trinidad and Tobago have a press conference only about his wife, UNC, his daughter, them alone in the country. Them alone in the country, but 5 people get killed day before yesterday. Trinidad and all you go and vote and send a message. That is a test, you know. And let me leave this message with all you. If all you ain't go and vote, all you go see real wickedness if that man. All you go ahead. Go and vote. Everybody who could vote, go and vote and send a message to this government. Enough is enough. Don't care who you are to vote for. Just vote against this government and stop letting them use PNM. All you go and vote. Bright and early Monday morning. I can't wait. I ain't sleeping Sunday night. Have a blessed day. God bless Trinidad. All you see what happened in America? A whole place right now on fire. Over 50-something people. All you feel God sleeping? Have a nice day.
Thank you very much to the enterprise people that when one transport to go and vote or to know where you're going and vote, please call the candidate for enterprise and environs. I think Esmeralda is part of that. Let me give you the candidate number. Call people, all who hear in the Pitbull voice this morning, right here on the ground report. Please, you need transport. Please, you want to know where you're going and vote. Call the various people. Call us and let us know if you where, so we will give you the numbers. Come, call. All right. Look, Javon Chelmsford calling, man. Oh boy, Javon, a pleasant good morning to you, my brother.
Pleasant good morning to you, Andy.
Nice. Trinidad and Tobago.
Pleasant good morning. Pleasant good morning to everyone on who is listening.
Yes.
Pleasant good morning to all the co-hosts and Mikey K. Kof, I know you're there. Pleasant good morning to all listeners. Thank you for your time.
Nice. Javon Chelmsford, young man, businessman, barber, living in Edinburgh 500 years. Plus have business in Edinburgh. Know a lot of people have been a part of most of the sporting groups and all those different things. What is the issues of the people of Edinburgh 500 Londonville South? Let the people of Trinidad and Tobago know.
Well, that's a great question. First of all, and I think the people of Edinburgh Londonville South, one of our main issues is that the current administration, they are not in touch with the people. They do not listen to the people. I think it's not just Edinburgh 500. I think it's Trinidad and Tobago, by extension, the entire country right now is disgruntled because the current administration is not taking into consideration what the people have to say. Now, in 500, we have a flooding problem that, of course, I'm sure the rest of the country could relate to. As soon as a little rain drizzles, it is almost impossible to get out of Shelburne. It is almost impossible to leave your house because the water levels rise so high. Another issue that we face in Edinburgh 500, we also have an issue where it comes to the Africanized snails. Now, I know a lot of people in the country, a lot of corners of the country have this issue also. These things, they are dangerous, they are hazardous to health, and nothing is really being done about that. We have issues where we are lacking in the area where the youth, where giving the youth opportunities, where even if it comes to employment, if it comes to sporting activities, when it comes to community-based activities, there's nothing, meaning there's no funding being pushed into these areas. And that's a huge issue because we can see a breakdown in community, we can see a breakdown in the human resource when it comes to the people, when it comes to educating them and giving them opportunities and employment opportunities as well.
Wow. And we understand the pain. So now, in your closing, talk to the people of Edinburgh 500 Londonville South and encouraging them why they should give you the opportunity to give them that representation. And I can close off with that, my brother. I know why I will give you, or anybody will give you that opportunity, because many of the things that you mentioned there is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. But you go ahead, Javon Chelmsford, Edinburgh 500 Londonville, and again his phone number for the people that live in Edinburgh 500 Londonville South. His phone number is 475-3925. If it is any transport, if you want to know where you actually going and vote, please, after the program, call him. All tomorrow, call him. He, Precious, and the team will put things in place, because boy, if you can't walk, we picking you up. If you can't jump, we jumping for you. If you can't cry, we go cry for you. All we want is unity, togetherness, and one way out from this uncaring government. Go ahead, Javon Chelmsford.
All right. So, what I want to tell the people, especially the people of Edinburgh Londonville South, is that I am a son of the soil. Okay, being a resident of Edinburgh 500 almost for the better half of 2 decades, I know the issues that my community faces. Now, again, I will repeat, the general consensus of the people and myself in the community is that the current administration is no longer listening or considering the cries of the people. They have become authoritarians who talk down to the people instead of having an honest conversation with us in order to come up with solutions that will solve the problems we are all facing. Now, granted, I understand the people's problems do not affect the current administration because they themselves are in a different financial situation than 99% of the country. But we as a people need to come together now, especially now where we have the power, because we are the ones who employ these people and put them in the position to control our lives in the sense that in the way that they do now. And we can't just hope for a better future. We need to vote for a better future. We can't just talk about change. We need to use the power that we have and make the change happen. We use this local government election come Monday as a protest. We allow them to feel the burn, to know that if they do not do for us, we will not vote for them again. We vote for the UNC. We put our X next to the symbol of the rising sun. Now, I like to call myself the rising sun because, again, I am in a position where I can take care of myself, but God has spoken to me and He has said, Javon, you need to consider the people who cannot do it like you. You need to look out for these people, your people. And I've taken the responsibility, and I will continue to do so. Regardless of the result, I will continue to look out for my people. I will continue to put systems in place. I will continue to encourage entrepreneurialism. I will continue to educate the young men on how to look for a better future and which direction is the way forward for us. We need to come together as a community and take a stand now. August 14th, this is coming Monday. Do not allow someone else to make the decision for you. If you do not vote, you cannot complain when the results come out and it's not in your favor. You need to stand up now. We need to all come out. Young people who've never voted before, I'm pleading with you. You have the future in your hands come August the 14th. You have an opportunity to make the right choice. Forget the days of old. These days are gone. We need to think about who is going to do for us. We need to make the right decision. We need to make an effort. We need to stand up for ourselves and our future and the future of our children, the future of our grandparents, our parents, lie within our grasp. And it is all with this one index finger. Go out and vote on August 14th. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate the opportunity to speak.
No problem. Trinidad and Tobago, you all heard it for yourself. Javon Telesford, Edinburgh, Londonville South. In your numbers, please give that young person a chance. We're not voting, we're voting. And as he said,
I am extremely impressed.
Yes, yes. So don't forget, here's the number if you want transport, if you want to talk to the candidate, if you want to know where you're voting. 475, it's so slow. 3925. 475 3925. That's Javon Telesford. I'm trying to get on to the Enterberg man.
Young man.
Yes, Mikey. But I mean, while I'm trying to get on to Justin.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. For Edinburgh, Esmeralda, not Edinburgh. Enterprise. You see, Enterprise people, they must PNM people. They don't want PNM no more, and they want the candidate. But Mikey, by the meanwhile, I try to get on to the next candidate. A pleasant good morning to you, Mikey K.
A pleasant good morning to you, my brother Andy Pitbull Williams. Morning to you, brother Lennox Smith, and of course our technical director, Cuff. Good morning, gentlemen. Yes, indeed. After Arima, having heard this young man, all the contributions this morning, it is quite clear that we are no way, form, or fashion toting. We are voting. Full stop. Gentlemen, it's a pleasure as we go into this battle, as always, together. Yes, and the Prime Minister is saying that he slams the integrity body over townhouse fiasco. He said to the ends of the earth, he has threatened to sue everyone. And if they malign him with allegations, he committed an illegal act in how he declared his townhouse in Tobago. They accuse him of being in breach of the Integrity in Public Life Act. Is it more the concern that something was talking about, or the mere fact of what it is that took place? I don't know if, gentlemen, you could remember there was an attorney in Arima that undervalued his property.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was before the courts and found guilty, as the case may be. So what's the difference here?
Mikey.
Yes, I'm right here. You hear me?
Yes. Right, we hear you.
I'm getting some challenges, but I just want to say there's no difference. I'll have to reboot because I'm not getting you all on the system itself.
Oh,
are you getting me, Andy?
And then we getting some serious feedback from you, Lennox, like whatever. But I hear Mikey.
We're not hearing you, Andy, online.
All in hearing me online?
No, but we hear. As I have the monitor on, I can hear you. I know you're coming through on the radio, but I'm not hearing you online.
All right. Well, all right. Bye, hearing you.
All right, that's good.
Right, but here it is. We have the candidate while you are there, which is very, very important. Justin Stewart for Enterprise. I think it's Esmeralda. I stand to be corrected. Justin, are you there? Boy, just now, Justin. Candidate Justin Stewart, Enterprise Esmeralda. Morning.
Yes, sir. Morning, folks.
Nice.
Morning.
Nice. And it's Enterprise Esmeralda.
Enterprise North Esmeralda.
All right, Enterprise North Esmeralda.
All
right. Mikey.
Go ahead, Justin.
Go ahead and talk. Ask Justin. All right, here I want to ask you, Justin. What is the issues of the people in Enterprise North Esmeralda? What is the issues that they face?
Well, basically, the main issues faced by Enterprise North Esmeralda, mostly in my district, is crime, I like to believe. So the insecurity and the negligence of the youth pertaining to the crime is one of the main concerns I realize walking through my Burgesses, walking through the district. Dealing with Burgesses, that's one of the main concerns in my district.
Wow, crime. What about proper drainage?
Right.
What about proper water supply? What about flooding situation? What about, besides the main issue, which is the crime, are they facing these other issues in which I just highlighted and more?
Yes, for sure. Yes, for sure, Andy. Because as we all know, the government stifles the certain districts and corporations from getting the allocated amount to service the area.
Right.
So
you're getting that challenge as far as getting resources.
Resources.
All right. Justin, let me ask you, first of all, what made you want to serve in this capacity? What made you want to serve?
Well, at the tender age growing up, I was involved in a lot of groups helping older and young people. And being within these groups, I developed a love for just serving. So that actually helped me with coming out into this field, trying to serve in a bigger way.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Nice.
And of course, you've been involved in the community for quite some time.
For sure. I was born, bred, and belong to this community.
All right. And what can we expect from you, of course, after the victory? What can the people of the area that you want to serve can expect from you, Justin?
The people of the area can expect me to be on the ground. I'll always be there to answer their calls. I'll always be there to hear their concerns. And most importantly, I have certain initiatives that will try to bring the youths back to the savannas, to the grounds, where they can build a certain level of discipline. I believe when you build discipline from a young age, it will overflow into other aspects of your life. So,
very good.
The Burgesses can depend on me to be there for them.
Very good. Let me make sure I give them your phone number one time. For those of you who need transport or anything like that, you can call the candidate Justin at 718-9199. 718-9199. A quick closing comments again to the people of Trinidad and Tobago and the whole Justin. When it coming to Monday, please go on.
I didn't get it, Andy. I didn't pick that up.
I said a quick closing comment on Monday. For Monday, talk to Trinidad and Tobago now, besides your constituents or your Burgesses, which you will serve and bring back the development of that constituency. Closing comments based on the elections Monday to Trinidad and Tobago now.
my closing comments is just for everyone to be smart, know what's going on in the country, and remember, yellow is the code.
And yellow is the code. Thank you very much, Justin Stewart. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yes,
yes,
Justin,
Mikey,
they're
go
ready,
ahead.
man.
Go ahead,
They're
Mikey.
ready, they're excited, they're ready. And we can expect big things from these young candidates and all the candidates, of course. I look at them as agents of service and delivery. And come Monday, the people know exactly what has to take place. Because yesterday, I believe, this government celebrated its 8th year in office. And when asked by the media about the performance, Rowley said, given the difficult economic time that existed when it was elected into office, I want to repeat that. Rowley said, given the difficult economic time that existed when it was elected into office, it has done very well. I think a lot of good things have happened in that 8-year period. Some of the things you may recall in the first year in office, the biggest issue on which the government was pillared was the Tobago ferry. Well, who created the problem with that very same ferry? Rowley said that problem was fixed, adding that there's never a day where we don't have problems. I think the government has done quite well in a very difficult situation, reasonably well. And that is what Dr. Rowley is saying after 8 years. After 8 years of the fact that this same man said that more than 2,000 students fell through the cracks during the pandemic, he's still saying that they did well. After so many of citizens, our loved ones, died taking their last breath under a tent, a pandemic that was mismanaged, where it is accountability and transparency with certain funds is yet to be solved. Under the same man who made it quite clear that infrastructure such as roads was never made a priority. Under the same man who said that he sent Hines to Fairfax County in Virginia, and today we are in a state, a crisis, and we're under siege by criminals. And this man had the audacity to say that everything was done well. After 8 years, today Edmonds Marshall McMahon Limited has to tell the government that they won the outstanding $3.5 million that is submitted invoices in June. And it is estimated that that same company has so far been paid up to $45 million for a political witch hunt after 8 years. And we have done well, Andy. Middle class has been wiped out and we have done well. Oh my God. Come Monday, you had to send a message, man. You can't be continuing with conversation. Oh, apologies with the Prime Minister, because these days he really apologizing. So come Monday, you know exactly what to do. There's no toting, only voting.
Nice, short and sweet call morning.
Yes, Andy. Remember the man said, win yourself for the government. Do government and then they give you, win yourself for the government. So what do you expect the government to give you? Any problem and pressure? The rich and the rich get and so the poor. The man said that and he said that. What you going to do Monday? Eat good. Everybody in the nation who could vote. Vote them out. The man has not to give. We know the government. The government has not to give you. Grant. Hospital, surprise nothing. We know the government.
Thank you very much. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Andy Williams, I'm calling from Central. Mikey K, Lennox Smith. All I can tell the people in this country, the writing is on the wall. The people in this country, all they get up early and go and vote because they have intention of blocking up the road as traffic and looking at stupidness. All they get up early and all they go and vote and get them people out, because nothing that Rowley and Stuart Young and the Minister of Works, Ron Cinnamon, could promise you that they could change your mind, because whatever they're doing right now is because they were supposed to do it. Because that is your taxpayers' money, and take what you can get from them and get them out. They're nasty, they're liars, and they're thieves. Thank you, my brother. So get up early and go and vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ex-caller. Morning caller, where are you calling from? What's your contribution on the Gong Report this morning?
Andy, good morning. I just want to echo all the callers this morning. Local elections doesn't appear to be important to most people, but when you analyze it, it's where the money is through. Please Trinidad and Tobago, do not do like yesteryears gone by and say we go win. Get out there and do your civic duty if you want a better country. Have a blessed one, everybody.
Thank you very much. Oh boy. Nice. Let me do some WhatsApp there quick. Yes, the people and them send their WhatsApp on them, boy. Oh,
let's hear them.
So let's do call it 366 again. Let me say a pleasant good morning to Teddy Anderson Wilson. I see you trying to call. Yeah, but we got to take some.
Yes, he was there last night.
Yes.
Of course, the entire Ground Report team was there last night. So, I mean, nobody had any excuse. You asked for the guys, and the team was there last night.
Good morning, Ground Report. You know, I see it over Facebook, people getting polling cards. I live in the Brazil area here. No polling cards, but I know what to do. I guess everybody is supposed to know to once they get polling cards, you go to your station, to your school with your ID card, and vote. Yellow is the code. I just find it strange.
And blue is the code. Don't forget blue at all.
Polling cards, especially in the corporations that more P&M control the way or where they want to gain more control, like San Fernando and San Grande. So that's a point to note.
That's right, Andy.
Yeah, Andy, morning again. Yesterday we get a call from the prison. The prison listening to the Ground Report. The prison listening to the Ground Report, and all the prisoners shouting in the cells on them that yellow is the code, and they're going to knock it on the P&M come Monday, 14th of August.
Nice. Mikey, you go just check for me if prisoners could vote, if them under the special ballots or whatever, but you go let me know. Next man.
Good morning, guys. Lennox, Mikey, Andy, Cop. I'm feeling cold here, just listening to the people calling for numbers to go and vote for either NTA or UNC. People, let's stick together on the 14th. Get up early, say your prayers, and head to the polls. Where is UNC, you vote for UNC. Where there is NTA, you vote for NTA. This station, Andy, I want all you to understand, this station is powerful. You realize this morning Trevor says call that station and give his contribution. All here, let's stick together. Have a blessed day, guys. Call here.
Morning. Rowley, with all the billions of dollars, you and your P&M bandit clan.
All right. Go ahead, Anderson Wilson. Go ahead, my brother.
Good morning, gentlemen. Andy.
Morning, Peter. Yes, brother.
As my TK, you always say, why they continue to get these patients in St. Anne's phone? You know? I heard a Mr. call. I thought, but you call a long time, and what? You're going to, but that's your business partner. Several things I'll be voting for. The first thing this administration is going to get the power. You remember the painting for much million? And you went dancing with Delcy. Then we had what? 100 million in fake oil. And the list could go on and on. When they said how the children were treated. Parallel operation. People had to go on CNC and cry for 20,000 and makeup sell cake and have ice cream sale. And the list could go on and on and on. We talk about patriotism, TSTT. There's so much of things we're going to vote for. A man who was a teacher who ended up getting a student pregnant. The amount of else that happened in 8 years. Who don't want to go out and vote? I do like Malcolm X, and as you said in Tobago, as my partner in Tobago said, we must create history Monday. Trinidad must create history. We must do like Tobago. And the PNM must even one seat. So I call them all the youth send them. And one that made me proud yesterday, he said, I ain't willing to vote for nobody, you know. But you cannot see Rowley go back in power. He said Rowley is a dog. And for that, he come out and vote for the UNC come this Monday.
And I must applaud him for that. So they will say you feel love until you just sing down. And remember what Heinz said, for $20 a man asked him for, you see the pipe in him. Heinz politically, that run on water and beat them politically. Come this Monday, we're going to run out the PNM. We go have to run out the PNM. So come this Monday, Mighty K, as Malcolm X, me sleeping. And if the voting starts at 6, I'll be there 5:45. So I urge everybody, we ain't getting rid of the PNM only. No. We getting rid of Rowley, as you especially Rowley. And when you want with the Waka here, and the one who is upon us with our makeup, by sharing it on our laptop, we're voting out all you come this Monday.
Thank you very much, Anderson Wilson.
Thank you, Vitam.
Oh
Yes.
boy. And I will be calling the one with the saying is a dark horse in the race, but we don't put nothing past her, which is Kerry Reid, Valencia, Toko. That was Rondon seat. Yes. Let's go. Let me take some quick. Go ahead, caller. You have to make it short and sweet. Morning.
Yeah, if you had a caller, you had a caller.
Hey, good morning, sir. Yeah, good morning, gentlemen. Just want to give you the heads up. Get your technical crew to know that a lot of times we hearing the background music playing or a track or something, but we're not hearing any of you. That's both locally, online, and internationally. Just want to let you know. Give it a heads up. Cheers.
Wow.
Right. Just to let the good folks know that this Saturday, tomorrow, yes, indeed, all roads lead to San Fernando. It's this time to secure TNT at the biggest rally in TNT. It's all about coming together to secure your family, to secure your future, and to secure your country. And it's at the SSL car park in the heart of San Fernando, Sutton Street, San Fernando. So come see your UNC and NTA candidates live. The code is yellow, the code is blue, the code is a safe and secure TNT. And it's going to be along with UNC political leader Kamla Prasad-Bissessa and NTA political leader Gary Griffith. So come out tomorrow, join us this Saturday, and then go out and vote on Monday. The code is yellow, the code is blue, the code is a safe and secure TNT. Sutton Street, San Fernando. Here we come.
Nice. Morning, caller. Short and sweet.
Good morning, Andy. Good morning, Lennox. Good morning, Mighty K. Good morning, Trinidad.
Morning, ma'am.
Andy, today is Friday. I have not, but first time I'm saying this. I am living in heart of PNM. I have not seen a PNM person, and I have not seen whether voting for MTA. I have not seen the candidate. I cannot go to the polling station unless I get transport to go.
All right. What area?
I'm in Diego Martin Central, but the polling thing is Alice Glen, Pitty Valley.
All right. Let me get your number to call now. Just call an NTA person and go put things in place for transport.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So for those of you in Diego Martin, yes, now where we getting it now? Nice. What I go call it there just now, right? Just listen, okay. I go call it online.
Okay, Andy.
Oh, all right, let me get it. Vijay, call Vijay. 778 9878.
9878.
For those of you in the NTA areas that be voting for NTA candidates and you all need transportation or know where you're going to vote, please call Vijay at 778 9878. Again, 778 9878. Call Vijay, please. For all of you, Diego Martin, all the NTA candidates, the East West Corridor, you all want information? Call Vijay phone 778 9878. Don't forget that. Nice. It's very important that I call this candidate, man. Everybody watching, knowing that Rondon holding that seat for years, It's like some people kind of don't want to have the hope. But I have the hope. You have the hope. Mikey have the hope. Lennox have the hope. Ground Report have the hope. And thousands of you out there have that hope that the PNM is so bad and run-down service time that we must give this young lady the opportunity to serve.
I agree.
Yeah. Kerry Reid, Valencia East Toko. It's very important that we talk to her. Yeah. While everybody concentrating in various areas, she had to be beaten in a very massive constituency there. Oh God. Had to be handing her stories. Oh boy. Kerry Reid trying to get in contact with morning caller.
Morning.
Hi, Kerry Reid. We have Mikey K in studio. We have Lennox Smith, and you have the whole of Trinidad and Tobago listening to you this morning here. You also have Valencia East Toko, your people. So you can move from the background a little bit. Your people listening to you. Right? Mikey, you have any questions you would like to ask Kerry Reid?
Yes, first thing, Kerry, as usual, what made you want to serve in this capacity?
What made me want to serve Valencia East Toko? To me, I believe Valencia East Toko deserve a better way of life. They deserve a better way. They need to enhance their way of living. On my walkabout, I noticed there is a lot of unemployment. A lot of youth need help. They want help. They have bad roads, bad drainage, no water. Some places have no electricity. Single mothers need help. They need to put a lot of programs back in the communities. They need to upgrade these sporting facilities.
Wow.
The grounds, they need maintenance as well. It's in a bad, deplorable state up there.
And what about the higher up part like Matura and all these places? Tell us what's going on.
The roads drain water. The people need help. Matla's in a deplorable state in terms of the roads.
But listen to us on the phone. Listen to us on the phone. Move from the radio. You listen to us on the phone. Go away from the radio.
Yes, I'm away.
Yeah. We're getting the feedback from the radio. Nice. You hearing us?
Yes, I'm hearing.
Nice. So you're saying it is known, Kerry Reid, that seat have been controlled by Kerry London for quite a while. It is known, and it is the talk, because we not shying from anything, that from Matla't come straight down to a certain point is strictly PNM, and these people continue to vote the PNM. Yes. It is also known, although you see that pattern, you still put yourself up for service for these people that continue to vote for PNM, that ignore their grounds, ignore drainage, ignore the bad roads and all those different various things. Right? Again, talk to the people of Valencia East, Toko, the various people and big areas that make up your purchases. Talk to them. To ask them to give you the opportunity. If you have to beg them, talk to the people.
I am pleading with the people in these communities to come out and vote. Vote for what is correct. We have the fishing depot that needs to upgrade. Sporting, jobs, single mothers, school is about to be reopened. Books, school uniform, all those things need to be bought. We need to wake up, my people. Come out and let's vote. Vote these PNM people out for proper representation. Vote for Kerry Reid. August the 14th. Come out and vote.
Nice. Thank you so much. Yes, Mike, you have anything you want to ask her before she leave?
Well, that's about it. And of course, her handlers, everybody, are they prepared? Is the machinery, the support system, and the voting day machinery, is it up and primed and ready?
Kerry, did you hear him?
Yes, it is ready. It's ready days now, weeks now.
Very good. So for the people in Valencia, East Toco, if you need to talk to your candidate, you want transportation, you want to know where you're going and vote, please call Kerry Reid, please, at 756-7408. Again, Kerry Reid number. You need transportation, you can't walk, you have a wheelchair, you're going to need the transporter to come with somebody strong to help. However it go, you want to know where how to go and vote, give her a call. 756-7408. 756-7408. Thank you so much, Kerry Reid, for Valencia East Toco. And we hope and believe that after all those issues that you highlight, that the people of Valencia East Toco going through, I can't see them still want to vote PNM to continue the pain, pressure that they are going through at this point in time, where Rwandan contents have helped them with. Thanks, Kerry Reid.
Thank you, Kerry Reid.
Yeah, Mikey, you go ahead, my brother.
To go, man. That's what we're talking about. Don't forget, of course, this Saturday, all roads lead to San Fernando. It's all happening at the SSL car park in the heart of San Fernando, Sutton Street. The code is yellow, the code is blue, the code is a safe and secure TNT. And of course, we'll be hearing the feature address by the political leader of the United National Congress, Kamala Prasad-Bissessa, and NTA political leader Gary Griffith. So join us this Saturday and go out on Monday and vote. Again, the code is yellow, the code is blue, the code is a safe and secure TNT. Sutton Street, San Fernando. And 2 p.m. I believe is the starting time, so 2 p.m. So get out there, and we are about to take off. Just want to wish Zahida a happy birthday. It's her birthday over the weekend, and she's one of our most very, very committed supporter of the Ground Report for quite some time. So Zahida, happy birthday to you. She celebrates the big 4-5. So on behalf of the Ground Report and all of us, do enjoy your weekend, because we are going to be in San Fernando. Andy, who else you have? Quickly, we only have a few minutes.
Let's have the solo crew, Samuel and Libel, security crew.
Well, gentlemen, I just want to conclude today's program. Of course, we continue in our various other platforms until Sunday. I will be on Monday as well. Of course, the Ground Report will be there, but we cannot talk political matters. But certainly I will continue in the midday update every day, including today. I will be on tonight as well. Yes, I will avoid going to Spargos tonight because we have a country to save.
That's how serious it is.
Yes, it is that serious. Yes, I normally will not sacrifice my entertainment for anything, but on this occasion, we have a duty and responsibility, and therefore it will be remiss of me if I ask people to be that committed and not myself demonstrate in real terms that I am equally up to the task.
Hats off to you, Lennox Smith. I'm proud of you, and I guess Monday after all that is said and done, and we celebrate, you would have all the room to dance, my friend. All the room.
Everything break loose thereafter. Yes.
Nice.
National media coverage will pick up that.
I would expect that, having regard to the level of work. But I want to commend you, gentlemen, as well. You two, Mikey in particular, for the sterling contribution you have made to this particular campaign. It cannot be overstated nor overemphasized. And I want to say it is a measure of the level of commitment and dedication to the entire team. It's a team effort. I was particularly pleased to be present in the first of the rest of the week of certainly I'll be present. We just have up to Sunday, I believe, any major event of the United platform, I will make myself present. And it was nice of you, of course, to mention that both Andy and myself were in fact in the house, so to speak, yesterday. And I thought it was a huge house in terms of numbers, even though the place could not have hold everyone because you had standing seats outside. But I can tell you the UNC and the NT are really on their way to victory. I still hold my position 12-2, but of course that could change by Saturday, I hope, because I'm still concerned about Laventille and Port of Spain. But I know clearly that as far as the rest of Trinidad is concerned, whether it's Diego Martin, whether it's Tunapuna, whether it's Arima, whether it's San Grande, whether it's San Fernando, whether it's Point Fortin, certainly, of course, to add to the established incumbent corporations that are held by the UNC.
Nice. So let me say a pleasant good morning again to the solo crew. Yes, the solo crew.
So much play out in this campaign. This is not just a local government election. Trust me. This
no, it is not. It is not. Clearly. The billboards alone will tell you that.
Yeah, this is a crystal clear message that the people have had enough. And the thing about it is that I really want to say hats off to the entire team, because we have seen people come and go throughout the years, and we have never wavered. We have never left our commitment. We have never said that at any point in time we are just going to drop the flag and have no sense of dedication anymore. That has not happened. There are those who seem to want to serve their egos more than serve the country, and that is very unfortunate. We have never shown that, with sometimes no resources at all from day one, along with the people who are with us side by side, so many to name. You know exactly who you are, and these people would put aside whatever daily schedule they have, and when the call is given, they come out. And that's why I can't allow anybody to come and disrespect them or look at them in any way, because they are the backbone of what this democracy needs at this time. So hats off to everyone. Andy, you are out there, you're working, Grandy, and yes, Grandy needs Andy, and Andy for Grandy. I said it. Who don't like it? Well, so be it. But at the end of the day, we need to elevate based on everything we're doing. You can't come in something and just leave at the same level. You have to elevate, and that is what it's all about. Who else to do it but the people who have shown the commitment and dedication from day one? Hats off to the Ground Report team and all our subsidiaries that we are running at the same time. So, gentlemen, it's all about code yellow, code blue. The code is a safe and secure TNT. So don't forget Sutton Street, San Fernando, tomorrow at the SSL car park in the heart of San Fernando. UNC political leader Kamala Prasad-Bissessar and NTA political leader Gary Griffith on the same platform, the shared platform. And come Monday, go out and vote. Yellow is the code. The code is blue. Tomorrow, get ready.
Nice.
Up next, we have but we gotta go. But we have the Superman of the airwaves.
Don't forget, of course, the 12 noon update. Tonight.
Superman of the airwaves. We have, of course, Antics and Howie T as we kickstart things right here with the great music on More 104.7 FM. Have a great weekend, folks. We have a lot to do from now till Monday. We are out of here.
The Ground Report with Mikey K, Andy Williams, and Lennox Smith.
Disclaimer. More FM Limited, its owners and associates, accepts no responsibility for statements made by the talk show hosts or their guests. More FM Limited does not endorse any of the information provided during this commercially booked segment as the truth. That you have to judge for yourself. We, however, reserve the right to question statements made. But in this time of misinformation, government-controlled media, and corruption, it is sometimes hard to get the truth. But we must try. It is not our intention to discriminate or annoy anyone. We believe it is our constitutional right to free speech, to voice our opinion, and our duty to the population and country to expose the truth. More FM Limited takes no responsibility for the opinions of others.
Go ahead, Howie. Go ahead, Antics.